Hey there, folks. Welcome into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We're starting today with 60 crystals. That's going to be good because we're trying to save across the board. And gotta tell you, I'm not convinced that it's going well on some of the other accounts. But what I'm doing is to stick to this. I'm just doing the 2 refreshes right now. And then we're also doing this in the fleet right now. And the reason I've talked about why we're doing this is because I want to try to save up some crystals a little bit. And so by not doing the last energy refresh and the last fleet energy refresh, I'm going to see how that helps, if at all. I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a bash. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, starting the day as we always do with Mother Telzine. And she's super expensive, especially when you're only getting two hits, and then we're doing the Basilos are a crapshoot, right? But and maybe we shouldn't even do that until we see how much we're going to end up with out coming out the other side after the end of the month. So maybe let's do Mission Zalbar instead tonight. Plus, it's a little bit cheaper, so we're going to end up having a little bit left over. So we'll do that. And we got mission open, so that's a good start. But we're going to have to build a lot of stuff after what I have happened in Conquest. Today I'm not happy at all. Not happy at all. So we're going to end up having to build just teams. So take out everything I said about JML, and we'll get there eventually. Just at this point, it's going to be a couple years. And I wish it didn't have to be that way, but because of the problems I was having in Conquest today, I'm just like, okay. Now I realize that some of the people like Skaba and Sanjita and Calvin and she like Sarah, they've been playing for like years. And I've only been playing for like 18 months at this point. But it's just, I mean, I honestly, like, I don't know how accounts that rush JML, like, no, not JML, but how accounts that rush a GL, whether it's Slicker or Java or whoever did it, because we effectively more or less rushed Executor. And I thought I was going for Leia, and then then I started looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, you know what? We need to slow down. And so that's where we're at this point where we just need tons of sharp prods, Kairos, which, helps us twofold, because not only are we getting the sharp prod Kairos, but we're also getting the what you call it? The I can't even think right now. My brain's just jelly, basically. The FiberTech keypads, which are also helpful, which we also need. I'm going to buy 10 of these right here, so I don't have to farm them from the wandering scavenger, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I mean, guys, for me, I know this game, you can play it any way you want to. I just needed to have a flow. And to me, rushing a GL or going for a GL like anytime within the, I mean, so if you get Phoenix, if you just started the game, and the game basically gives you Phoenix. Now, if you took Phoenix and you were able to stay on that track, and you were all ready to take, you could take them all the way to Relic 5 with Rex's Lost Commander Zeta and Hera Zeta and Kanan Zeta and whatever else you want to put on there. But if you started the game, you took them to Relic 5. And I'm actually trying to do this on my newest free-to-play, because on the other one we're doing Flicker, and then I'm going to come back around after that. But on my newest free-to-play, I'm doing Phoenix. We're building Phoenix. I'm coming back. I kind of messed up the game, and I wasn't paying attention, so I'm having to build Darkseid a little bit retroactively. So we're building. So my farm daily, when I show you that account, you'll see that when I did all of these refreshes, like when I took my regular energy plus the 2 refreshes, I farmed General Veers, Dark Trooper, Piet, Moff Gideon, Range Trooper, and Iden Versio. And that zapped all of the energy I had. And, I've been just looking for gear for, and I already had my Phoenix, and so anytime there's raid, which all we're doing in raid is we're just in this guild is we're just doing the tank raid, which is fine, but we're not getting a lot of currency. And what I'm using that is I'm just using that to try to get my Phoenix up, and that's not what I should be doing. What I should be doing is farming Colonel Stark and Funfac. And so that's what I need to do, because my geos are, I can't, because my Darkseid fleet is just decimated because I wasn't paying attention. And so I need to get Colonel Stark and Funfac, and then, we need to take, so what I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to end up just concentrating on 2 squads, the Phoenix and the Troopers, maybe even a whole two trooper team, but the Veers Trooper and the Iden Troopers, and taking them and the Phoenix all the way to Relic 5. Because and then maybe after that, maybe after that I'll start on Grievous droids and take them up, and we'll start on Phoenix, and we'll start on CLS for the light side, and then that having potentially 2 different trooper teams, having the Phoenix, having the CLS, having Grievous droids, that's better, because in that you have with the Phoenix you have a assault battle team, with the troopers you have an assault battle team, with CLS you have a assault battle team, and so we have 3 assault battle teams that we can build, and then we can come back around. If we just build all of them to Relic 5 straight away, that's probably where I'm going. But it's going to be, but like I said, I'm in this crappy guild, and I'm going to have to put myself out there and start looking for a better guild. I don't know how, but yeah. But that's definitely what I need to do for that guild, and that's what I'm going to do for this free to play. I mentioned in the other one that I do videos and I upload it to my guild Discord so they can take a look at it. Is I'm doing Kylo Rush And then I have a team of Seps, Grievous plus the 4 Geos. And then my light side team is just a scrub Jedi team with Basil lead and but yeah, we're rushing Slicker on that. And right now all of my efforts is going into trying to get these first order farmed up and then get them to gear 13. And then once they're gear 13, it's like everything else. We can sort of switch priorities and do something else. And that's what's happening on that account. Not that it's excited at all, but it is what it is. But I'm really, because I messed that newest free-to-play account up so badly, I got to tell you, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I'm trying to right the ship with this free-to-play as fast as I can. But I mean, because the game gets you to 85 so fast, but you don't have the time that you used to have to farm the ships, and that for me is like, what are we doing? Because at 85 you were usually always getting the full Zeta challenge, and I'm still on the first tier of that Zeta challenge because I don't have Sunfac, I don't have the ships done, and it's just total, it's totally garbage. It's just total 100% garbage, and it's not fun to be in that position. It's not fun to realize that you're in that position because because like me, I feel pigeonholed. Like I can't do anything. And the thing is, I was just playing the game. I'm like, ooh, what am I doing? What are we doing today? So I didn't even really realize what was happening. And now I'm at 85, and I've been there for almost 2 months. I'm still scrambling to get Dark Side Fleet going. And because I don't have any type of fleet, I'm also scrambling for money, scrounging money to build my fleet up just to put levels on it. Because yeah, they give you the home one. I mean, they basically, from my experience, they basically wanted you to go Rebel. They give you the Phoenix. You end up farming Sabine and Hera a little bit. So you end up just falling naturally into the home one with Phoenix and the Ghost. I mean, with the Phantom and the Ghost. And then they give you enough shards to run the Rebel Y-Wing. And so they basically, unless you're fighting against it, you're going home. You sort of want to go home one because you've got the Phoenix. It kind of makes you want to build up the Phoenix. And so naturally, you're flowing that way. And for me, by the time I got to 85, I was like, I don't have, and I'm still scrambling. I'm scrambling to do the what is it, the training droid challenge with Mace's side, and then I'm struggling to do the home one challenge with the home one fleet, and I'm definitely struggling to do the ability mats with the executrix in that fleet because it doesn't exist. And so that's why I'm trying to build, I'm essentially trying to build, I'm trying to gear kind of haphazardly the Geos and farm the Geos where I can, And at the same time, I'm trying to build trooper teams to do what trooper teams do, and so I can have a dark side team, because the dark side team I'm using, you'll see when I post a video, is it's Vader lead with crew, executioner, and then soldier and spy. And it's, you see that, you just look at it and you're like, what are you doing, my dude? What are you thinking running this team? When the answer is, I don't know. I'm just doing stuff to see if I can make it work. That's it. That's it. And so, you know, I just didn't pay attention. But I'm trying to. But it's like with that, as I told you, that account, as soon as I get it stabilized, as soon as I get these troopers farmed up, I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna start building that team pretty substantially, pretty quickly. And you know, the downside is I'm in a corrupt guild that's doing the tank raid. But other than that, I mean, it's just a matter of time. It's, you know, eventually, when I get the trooper team and when I get the account stabilized, then I'll be like looking for a new team, a new guild, because this guild is not going to be viable long term. I can just tell, and then there's no way that I can make this account sustain and go where I need it to go fast enough and remain in this guild. They're just not pulling in enough currency. You know, even if they were just doing the basic Sith triumvirate, much less the heroic, or you know, just let me throw somebody out there for the indoor raid. That's the reason I'm scrambling to try to get these troopers done, and so I can contribute to the indoor raid, and just have something posted. Be like, yeah, I did something, so give me rewards. And that's just where we are. It doesn't mean it's right. It's just where we are, where we happen to be. But yeah, as for this account, we are really gonna have to slow down the process. We're really gonna have to slow down and be like, okay, what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? Who's gonna take us there? So we'll just be prepared, because we need these teams. Because after I ran into that Revan Malik team, I'm like, you know what? I have learned my lesson. We absolutely do not need to rush anybody, because it's not worth it. And we should just need to slow down and breathe and get our mess together. That's basically the lesson that I learned. Let's just slow down. You're gonna get there. It's gonna be okay. Just slow down. You're gonna get there. It's fine. You'll get there. You're gonna get there. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna get there. It's just not gonna be today. So just slow down. And I would say, you know, the only way to not fall into that is to spend money. And that's always the option. That's always the option you have. Hey, you don't have to wait. You can drop as much money as you want, and you can be wherever you want tomorrow. All you got to do is go to your wallet, get your credit card out, put the numbers in, and let us deal with the rest. And you know, depending on your financials, if maybe you're in a financial situation where you're like, yeah, I can do that. I can totally do that. Where do I go? If you're in that situation, more power to you. God bless you. Like I keep saying that. But me, we're we're not there. And if if maybe we actually happen to be in the position where we can actually make that happen, then maybe we will. It's just not going to happen today. All right. So in case you missed it, we have enough for 2 Zetas. So let me know where you think I should put those, because I'm going to be putting them whenever we get to day 500. I'm going to try for a third. I don't know if we're going to make it, honestly. It'd be great if we did. But if we don't, it'll be okay. It'll be okay if we don't. But hoping that we do. And, maybe I'll have to do that for my hyperlight, is be like, because obviously I told you we can put it right here on we could go ham and get this rebel team up and going if we went ham on Rex and we built him up and we put Lost Commander on here and just took him through the roof. I mean, that's viable. We could take Lost Commander, then we could probably take the Omicron, and that'd be good, especially if we're trying to get into try to do well in whatever. And that's probably the play. I mean, if we were going straight for Janina Luke, it'd probably be Wampa or one of the other hippies that we just got. But, having gone through what I went through today, I'm like, you know what? Let's just slower roll. Let's get Newt done. Let's get Kyle done. Let's get Daka. Let's get these Night Sisters. Then, we'll do the Revens and Malik, and then we'll do Grievous Droids, and then maybe we'll see where we end up after that. But I know that's not the popular idea, but I can't help that. And not after what I endured in a conquest. But anyway, I thank you. Appreciate the time. God bless, as always. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Make sure you hold the line, and see you tomorrow. Bye.